is soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up on the grind. Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone. Be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Stretch out, lean back, be the cat. Stretch out, lean back, be the cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Tell him, bro.
Yeah. I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I fuck with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but luck.
Diamond in the rough, yeah, we had it tough, yeah, we had the pressure and the pressure done its stuff. Oh, I'm not flexing when I'm brushing off the dust, no. All this pain and the tears made my shoulders rust. In this life, gotta do what you must, build your value up, gotta earn trust, avoid fuss. Maybe you don't know the facts, you don't know enough. You can judge me all you want, cause every day I send love. Every day I do me, makes me wanna see you, makes me wanna see more, makes me wanna see through. Maybe we become one, maybe this is the thing. There's an energy of flavor flavor to the things that you bring to the table. Any way you're able. Real work turns into gold when you're stable. Now life feels sweet like syrup, like maple. Wouldn't change a thing about my past to stay grateful.
I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I fuck with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but luck now. I'm busy doing me, I'm out their range, I'm out of reach now. Almost let it drown, but they found me off the freestyle. Product of that ground, you seeing her eye me down. She wanna vibe, trying to see if she can slide. It's in the green now, it's snakes from my past. They look at me where I'm at, thinking they could hit my line, and I'ma help them on their feet now. I had a few I looked up to, they showing different shades. They might have blocked a couple rays, but now they watching my beam down. I struggle to open doors to places that come to life if I step inside. I learned to cut the keys down. Got it locked, this demon stirring the pot with pretty faces and plots that try to knock me off my feet now. No new friends, I had so many hit my line for the freebie, but if you see me out, you gotta pay the fee now. All these things you never cared to see me for is what I let the world see now. I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I fuck with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but luck now.
Hello. Welcome back. Feel like it's been a while. Hello and welcome back to our live stream, whatever we call this now. How you guys doing? It's so good to be back. I know it's been a while, but we're back at it. How you guys doing? Well, today just continue our Shopify theme project, and as always we'll be interacting. Well, I'll be interacting with your questions if you have one, and if you have anything to share, don't hesitate to do that as well. So yeah, I just want to say hi to everyone who is watching right now. Good evening or good morning, wherever you are. Don't hesitate to say hi in the chat. Be great. One sec. I don't know how to do this anymore. I feel like it's been a couple of weeks since my last stream. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm actually working on a new video. It took some time because I was waiting for Shopify's email, because legal stuff I need to sign and I need to send to them. And right now I just received an email from them that I need to do legal stuff to do some things. So it was quite an interesting day, but it was also very productive. So I just finished my work. I did a lot of things. It was actually very, very cool. I'm getting used to using Python, writing APIs, using Flask, making models, controllers, views. It was fun. Having fun with it. But of course, I'm never leaving front-end development. That's my heart since the beginning. So there's no way I'm leaving that. I know back-end development is fun for some people, but I prefer to do front-end development. So yeah, it was great. I did a couple of things in the web app that we are working on, the company. Changed some UI, and actually, yeah, my boss gave me a book to read about UX designs, stuff like that. So pretty interesting. I'm learning a lot, and I look forward to share those knowledge that I'm learning in the company and also from that book. What else? I mean, there's plenty of things that I can talk about. Honestly, there's plenty of things. Another thing is, this is probably gonna be the last stream that I will be doing in this room, in this very same room. Probably. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming next week. I'm not sure. Let me see my schedule. Oh, I just received an email. What is that? Nope. Well, what is my schedule for the next week? Okay, so it's April. There's gonna be holiday on the 1st April. Or probably I'll stream 11th. On the 11th of April, I'll probably stream, but I'm not gonna be streaming on, no, not 11, but 10. 10th of April, I'll be streaming. On 3rd, I won't. And I think that's gonna be the last time. Yeah. Because yeah, I can announce it now, I'll be moving. That's gonna be the last time I'll be streaming here. And I look forward to it. We're gonna have a new office. We're gonna have a new place to play around with. I am so excited with that. There's so much things I have in mind that I can think of. I look forward to share it to everyone. Right now, I'm working on a new video for WeeklyHow. I wrote a script a couple weeks ago. I've been rewriting things because it was so bad, but right now it was great. I had fun filming it yesterday and days ago. So I can spoil, but it's just about Shopify app development. So it's gonna be an interesting video. But obviously, like my previous video, I had a bit of a skit in that previous video. You can watch that if you haven't watched it yet. Go to WeeklyHow go to youtube.com/weeklyhow, or you're here now anyway in YouTube. You can check out the channel. My latest video, I have that video I'm talking about right now. So I'll be doing the same thing. There's gonna be a skit, a bit of fun here and there. You're gonna meet the boss again and the employee. I should actually name him. I'm thinking of like putting a name for that guy, but the boss, he's the boss. He's called Boss. I'm having fun doing all these characters, and there's gonna be more characters to come in the future. I'm looking forward to be more creative later on. So I want to say thank you to Shopify for sponsoring the videos. I'm having fun with everything that I'm working on right now, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. Honestly, I noticed that. I noticed that most viewers would watch the entire skit, and then after that it just goes down because the tutorial was not fully interactive, I believe. So I'm finding a better way to optimize my tutorials. So I'm glad that at least this skit is working. I noticed that 50% of viewers still watching that, but the rest the video is not. But it's fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm still learning how to improve my video. So hopefully the next one's gonna be better. But regardless, it was fun. Had fun with that. Yeah, so that being said, there's gonna be plenty of projects coming. There's plenty of changes about to come, and I look forward to that. Hope you guys feel the same way. Another thing, I worked on new lessons for the Shopify theme development course. So there's 3 lessons coming, but I will be uploading that first on WeeklyHow. It's gonna be published there first, and I will publish that on Udemy next. That's always the plan. And I've been getting this question actually, like, what is the difference between the videos on WeeklyHow and the videos on Udemy? That's a really good question. I'm thinking of writing a skit about that actually. It's gonna be it's gonna be funny, but in conclusion, there are plenty of differences between WeeklyHow's videos and Udemy's videos or lessons. I try to make them different so that the ones who take the lessons on WeeklyHow gets a better video, gets a better lesson compared to Udemy. On Udemy, you'll get good enough courses, but not the best ones. That's my strategy, how to make a lesson. I think it's a good way to take advantage of WeeklyHow's platform. Yeah, so if you are taking courses on my Udemy's account or profile, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But unfortunately, you'll get good enough courses. I think that's one of the things I always get questions like, yeah, is it better on WeeklyHow or is it better on Udemy? I'd like to make it better, but I don't benefit enough on Udemy, and I want to promote WeeklyHow as much as possible. Okay, all right. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be doing our Shopify theme projects as always, and then we will write a new component, and then maybe try something new. I don't know. It depends on what's gonna happen tonight, but that's the plan always. We'll work on a component, we'll work on a template file, and just try to finish the project. And once we're done with the project, we can move on and just try something else, I guess. Actually, once we're done with Shopify theme development, I'm thinking, of course, we're going to try to publish that video, not video, but that theme. We'll try to publish the theme on the theme store for free, so everyone can use it, just for the sake of like, for the memes, because the theme is supposed to be a meme, but we'll get there, okay? But anyway, enough of that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to do that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's open our VS Code. I'll switch to a different scene. We can finally close this. There's nothing in our Discord server. I do have a question here. What is this? This code was working, now it is not. It is now. Why? So it is a section. The section type, list collections. Oh, okay. So it's a list collection section file. If has brand collections, then we'll display a header, a div with links. I don't think it's displaying all the lines. I might have to download it. We'll perhaps do that later on if I can get back to it, but let's just focus on our project. VS Code. This one. Okay. There's plenty of things that we need to fix on the extensions. Do you want to install Shopify Liquid? I thought I already have one. I already have one here. Okay, I don't think we need to change anything here. Let's just close that. And I believe I already pushed my changes. Am I on the right project? I don't think I'm in the right project. So let's open the Shopify themes. This one right here. Perfect. Okay. And then we need to open the live WeeklyHow as always. So cd, excuse me, cd live WeeklyHow, and then we'll do Shopify theme dev. I believe I also need to update the Shopify CLI. Let me try to do Shopify version. Shopify version. No, I need to use command prompt. cd live cls Shopify version. Because recently I've been getting issues related to Shopify theme dev. Whenever I try to run the same command, the Shopify CLI takes a long time to load the Shopify theme. Like this, for example, it's just Shopify version and it's taking a long time to display the version. So there's a new version, 3.57.1. Maybe we can try to do Shopify update. I'm not sure if that's a command that we can use. Not found. I don't think that's the command that I need to use. Let's go back to the browser. Let me try to open a new tab. Shopify dev. And themes. Developer tools, CLI, commands, version, upgrade. Okay, so we can use Shopify upgrade to update it. When using Shopify CLI, upgrade command won't perform any operation. In this case, should update CLI with Homebrew. Since we are using Shopify CLI on Windows, I believe we can just use Shopify upgrade. Okay, there it is. Attempting to upgrade via npm install global. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully it fixes all the problems related to Shopify theme dev command. Because yeah, I noticed it's taking so much time to load and sync the theme. And we kind of don't want that. Okay, there it is. We can try Shopify version. It appears to still be taking some time. Okay, so now we are at 3.57.1. That is great. Now let's try to do Shopify theme info, but make sure you are inside of your project directory. We are at live WeeklyHow project, so we can try to run the Shopify theme info command. Okay, so we are using the Elizabeth Development Online Store, the myshopify.com, the theme ID, that's good. The Node version, I think I need to update that as well. There will be, I'm not sure. But yeah, okay, so now it's updated. We just need to log out and use the right Shopify online store. So what we can do is use Shopify auth, log out. And that should log us out. Perfect. Now what I want to do next is to open our development store. And we'll open the WeeklyHow live coding development store. And this is what we're going to be using, of course. So we'll just copy the subdomain here, or the WeeklyHow live coding session. It used to be WeeklyHow live coding session.myshopify.com, but it's no longer that way. It's now admin.shopify.com. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so we have copied that. We can go back to the Shopify commands and type Shopify theme dev, and then we'll use the store command, or store flag, sorry, and we'll apply the HTTPS WeeklyHow live coding session.myshopify.com, and that should log us in. Press any key, select your account. Okay, so now we are logged in. We can close this. We can go back to VS Code. And let's see if that takes time. Or maybe my computer's just bad at this point. I believe it's not, so that's probably not the reason why it's taking so long. But maybe yours is faster, I don't know. If yours is faster, then I believe it's my computer then. Still taking some time. It's not done yet? This is what I'm talking about. If this is not done in like a minute, I'm going to restart it. That's usually the rule, because this is not the first time it happened. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cancel it. Let's try it again. There we go. See, usually that's why you should do. And now it's syncing. If it's taking some time, cancel it, rerun the same command. And if it happens again, just restart it, rerun it again. That's usually the fix. And now it's synchronizing. That's perfect. Just wait for it to finish. It used to be better. It's not like this before. Like usually when you run the command, it's good. Everything is synced in less than a minute. But now it's just so bad. I don't know what they did to it. I apologize for saying that, but yeah, it's just not too good at this point. I don't know what happened. All right, so let's try to use this URL, open our online store. What is the password again? I thought it's like leak high or something. Yes! So remember the password. There we go. I still got it. All right. Kind of missed this. Not gonna lie. Everything is still okay. It's still 2022. It's actually not that bad, right? Try to do mobile version of it. It is bad. Maybe we need to fix this. But yeah, it's not that bad. It looks great. Okay, not too bad for a Shopify theme. We have plenty of things to fix, that's for sure. So let's do that. Let's go back to VS Code. Let's not forget the npx tailwind CSS command. This one. And while we're at it, let's already push all of this. So this is the, what is this? I don't think we need this page full width. Oh, we do, I guess. Oh, we did the page template last time. Okay, I remember. Okay, so we'll just push all of this. Completed, I believe. Completed page template. Let's just commit that and push it. Oh no, I don't remember my password. Oh. It's been a long time since my last commit. I don't remember my password. There it is. Okay, we good. Whew. Let's go back to our project. Let's do this. Tailwind CSS is already running. Shopify CLI is good. Cannot override generated assets theme.css. Okay. We good. So what are we doing next? We need to fix this. I believe that's the I don't remember. I think it's image banner, right? Yeah, it's this one. So what we can do is fix the class primary text. What is the issue? Ah, the container. The container is being overwritten. Wait, which one? The width half. This one right here. So we want the width to be 1/2 when it's in the medium size screen. That should fix that. Is it just me, or I don't like the new Chrome developer window? It's so bad now. I don't like it. But yeah, that's better now. Quizcom necessita vel. Now the width is fixed. Let's also fix this. There's no gap between these buttons. Okay, so flex row. I believe this is the hero section. So let's open this. It's this one, right? So flex row space x0. Huh, why is it 0? Okay, let's see. There we go. Now there is a space between them. If we close this, they should still have space. Okay, that is great. Now let's open the theme editor. Maybe we can add a new section, a video, announcement bar, featured collection. Okay. I don't like the placeholder image. We're gonna be fixing that. It looks very unprofessional. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go to the featured collection. For each product in section settings, we are rendering the product card. If there's no products, then we are looping through this and we render the placeholder product card. It should be in the snippets folder. So we have the placeholder product card at liquid, and we're using this. We'll replace this with something else because I don't like what we see here. It looks really childish. It's bad. Let's go to liquid and look for placeholder SVG tag. Okay, so we can select product 1, product 2, product 3, or there is a better way to make different products, because if we just type product -1, if we do it that way, we'll just have this kind of product, this like placeholder image, and that's kind of boring. So what we can do is we can create like an index or something. So we can call this product key, right? We'll just display that there. But let's go back to featured collection, and we are going to pass a parameter or a property here. So it's going to be the product underscore key, and its value is going to be the index. So there should be 4 dot, I don't remember the object. So let's go back here. Should be tags, iteration 4. And we should have a way to get the index. It's not I. Is it I? Oh, we can use I, okay. We'll pass here the I. And then let's go back to placeholder product card.liquid, save this. And now we go back to our online store, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we can do is create an assign tag, and the variable name is going to be key, and the value is going to be I. Okay? Actually, no. We'll do it better. There's quite a few ways to do this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Maybe we can also do append and just use the I here and get rid of the 1. So if we save this, if we go back to the browser, okay, so doesn't work. This doesn't work. No, it's not supposed to be I, it's supposed to be product key. That was stupid. Sorry. Okay, this should work now. There we go. Now they're not the same. They all look different, which is better than displaying just a bag. So if you want to do it that way, that's how you do it. Now the problem here is that if you go beyond how many placeholder image can we use? I believe we can only use what? 6. If you go beyond this, say for example, there's product -7, it's no longer going to work. So if we add another one, for example, in the loop, we do 8. If we save that, it's not going to work anymore. It's not gonna work because product 7 doesn't exist. Product 8 doesn't exist. So what you can do is to use a math. Use a brain. What we can do is create a variable. We'll call it key. And then the value is going to be, we're going to be using some math here. So product key. And then we'll use modulo. And the value is going to be, for example, 4. 4 modulo. 4 modulo 4 is 1. Let's see. 4. Oh, I'm not using it yet. I'm not using it yet. There you go. Okay, so it's not working. It goes 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. 1, 2, 3, 0. Let's do 3. Okay, so now it's not working. 1, 2, 0. Unless we can do 8 and then is there another filter that we can use? Maybe there is one. Let me just check. Math. Absolute. We can use at most and just limit it to like 6. But that's not what we want. We want it to be reusing the same placeholder image. For example, if it reached 6, then it should go back to 1. I'm thinking of using 8, but like plus 1. No, that's not right. That's not right. Let me try 8 first. So it stops at 7. Let's do 7. And then, no, this should be good. This should be good. No, it was not good. If, what we can do is, if the key is 0, we set it to 1. Maybe that'll work. If key is equal to 0, we set key is equal to 1. Is that big brain? Maybe that is big brain. That is big brain. Let's go. Is there a rand number? There should be. There's no rand. I'm thinking of like JavaScript. There's no random filter. It's just brand color, brand logo. Shopify Liquid could have like rand function or filter, and it should generate like a random number. But no, we're doing it manually. So this is more like a dirty way to do it. We get the product key from the for loop, and then we use modulo 7 to get the remainder. If the remainder is 0, then we set the key to 1. And we just append it to the product hyphen string, and then we get the width full. Now the problem again is the last one, because now it just stays like this. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a mistake. If I try to do 10, for example, maybe it's not gonna be the same. Yeah, it's not gonna be the same. It's just this one, because it returns 1 and then 2, 3. I think that's fine. There's no problem with that. I like that. That is much better compared to the previous placeholder image. Okay. If you can think of better ways to do this, feel free to implement that to your project. As much as possible, do it better than me. That would be great. So, that being said, maybe we can also fix how we do the card. Now that we're using a placeholder image, I think it's better to give this a background color. For example, background color like that. Because you don't want to just display like white SVG placeholder. That's just weird. So let's try to add a placeholder background color. So maybe we can add a class. We already have a class here. So let's set the background color to a hex value. Let's try FFF. No, 0000000. not sure this is gonna work since this is not a class. I'm not sure if Tailwind can catch that for sure. It can catch that. It didn't catch that. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's try background gray 200. There you go. That's much better. Is it better? I think so. I think it's better. Now let's fix the spacings of our titles. Because that is ugly. So you don't want it to have a huge margin. So usually this is how I do it. I check the element itself and then I take a look at the class. So the problem is the margin here. So the h3 tag is using a margin 30 pixel. So that's not good. Let's go to our src folder and tailwind.css, and we have a bunch of selectors here that we can fix. So for the h1, I believe that is fine. Usually I do, now that I learned things, I should be using pixels. I should be using rem or em. For example, for h3 we can use 1 rem. For h4 we can use 0.75 rem, and for h5 we can use 0.5 rem. Okay, you can also apply the same thing, but it exponentially goes up. Not exponentially, but like it increased just a little bit. So we always have a problem. We cannot override generated asset theme.css. And why is that? Why is that? Why is it not working? Cannot override generated asset. Let me try delete this and reload it again. Let's do, okay, so I think it recreated a file. Did it update it though? I hope so. It's still having the same margin. So I don't think it's updating the asset, which is a big problem. I don't know what's the problem. Maybe there's an issue here. I don't think this is the problem. Prefers color scheme dark. Are we using dark classes? Dark. We are using dark classes. Okay, this is not good. So get rid of the dark. We don't need that. Also, I do have theme.css.liquid and I have theme.css. Now I understand why I'm getting an error. That is because I'm using two theme.css. Let me stop my my Tailwind CSS CLI. Let's get rid of the theme.css and rerun the npx Tailwind CSS, but this time it should be theme.css.liquid, because now in our theme.css.liquid we are using, I remember, variables. This. So we have to make sure that it's using the liquid extension. So let's do it again. this time we should not get any errors. Go back to Shopify CLI. There we go. Now it's updated. Perfect. If we go back to our browser, this time we should have a better title with a better height or margin. Take a look. Now the height, the margin should be 1 rem. Awesome. That's better. What else? What is next? The button. The button, I believe, could be better. Let's go back to Figma. And we'll take a look at a card. Maybe we can use it as an inspiration. Oh boy. I am not good at streaming anymore. What happened? Let's do e-commerce UI. Let's use this. Let's take a look at an example. Maybe we can find a better card. Open the components. Those are just basic components. These are the cards, okay. Maybe we can use some of this. That's a content card. That is a horizontal content card. This is a product card, okay. So by the looks of it, we have the star here. Maybe we can make it that way. And we have the title, a bit of description. We don't need the sales, the price, color scheme, maybe, and then the button itself. Okay, let's do that. Let's start with, let's go to the product card, snippets, product card, and we no longer need this. What we want to do is create a div for the title, right? So let's create a div with a class flex and flex rows, align center and justify between. Okay, I think that works. And then let's move the anchor tag inside of that div. And then and only then we move the render icon star. We no longer need the for tag because we just want to display 1 star and the rating, whatever the rating of this product. So let's create a div here with a class bggray 700 and rounded full and a padding of 2, and that's pretty much it. Let's just move here the render tag. So let's try that. Let's go back to our online store. It's not gonna work, and that is because this is the placeholder SVG or the placeholder product card. So what we can do is just copy the div that we just created and open the placeholder product card and do it here. And now we can get rid of this 4. Okay. There you go. Now it looks bad. What happened? What did we change? H3 text gray 900. I think it's the same. Semi bold, LG. Flex rows, align center. Okay. I think it's alright. Maybe. Because there's no text. Product.title that it doesn't exist exactly. So we'll just give this a product title. And inside of this div, I believe we can already create another. We'll put a span, or you know what? Let's do div and put the render tag inside, and then create a span for the rating. For example, 4.0. That's fine. And now we need to use flex rows, align center as well, and justify around. And we'll use gap 2. Okay. Should be good. All right. We have product title, and we have the badge, but it doesn't look good. We just need to fix that. I'm not sure why there is a height. Is it because of the icon? No. It is because of this. So maybe we just need to give this a gap horizontally. There we go. But there's still a height. It's not the line height as well. So should it be the padding? Shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be the gap. Should it be inline flex? No. 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 What if we give it a width? 20 pixels. Not sure if that's gonna help. Let's set the width to 100 pixels. It's still doing that. The height to 20 pixels. 30. 40. Okay, so maybe we just need to set the height. Let's add that. 40 pixels. And let's also add a margin for this. Margin top 5. Okay. There we go. Shouldn't be from that div. Not here, but here. we want to also move the product title a little bit down. Maybe let's reduce it to 3. Okay. And let's not forget the align center. It doesn't seem to be working. I don't think it's align center. It's supposed to be item center. I already forgot my CSS classes. Am I right? Item center. Flex, align items. Yeah, it's item center. Forgot my CSS class. There you go, that's much better. Now we can get rid of this 5.0, we don't need that. So background blue, text small, font semi-bold. Okay, let's get rid of this. Well, maybe we can do the same thing here. We'll give it a class and use text extra small and font weight medium. And we'll do text color white. So text white. Okay, I think that's much better. We're just trying to follow whatever we have here in Figma. Okay, and then underneath of that, we'll create another div and we'll just post here product description. Let's try that because we want to do the same thing like this. What about the English department? Maybe we can use tag instead. Let's go back to products. Let's take a look at one. Because I believe we do have category. Yeah, but we can do that. Category instead. Let's display category there instead of product URL or product title. We can do category. And then underneath, we'll create another div. And this time, we'll use product, the title. And for the color of this, it's not going to be gray 900. It's supposed to be blue 700. There you go. And we'll apply the same thing, honestly. Let's do it here. Why am I using product.description? There's no such thing. There's no such thing as product URL as well. Supposed to be number sign because this is a placeholder product card. I keep forgetting that. Here, we can just do lorem ipsum dolor is it. If you ever try to memorize this, I applaud you. I don't. That's much better. Okay. But we'll do gray 900. And we'll do text base or get rid of it. We don't need that. And tracking type. We don't need that as well. Or maybe yeah. Skip it. Margin top. Text small. H3. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. So we have a category, but I don't like how the spacing is very high. Why is it like that? Let's get rid of padding. It's just so ridiculous. .25 rem and then 1 rem. 0.51. It's still too high. Let's take a look at the image. Ah, that's because we're using width 5. That's why. Yeah, that can be annoying. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to pass here a class. So maybe we can do custom class. Am I using icon star anywhere else? I can try icon underscore star. So we're doing it in placeholder product card and product card as well. So that's pretty much it. So what we can do is pass a custom class, and instead of width 5, we'll do width 3 and height 3. So let's save that. So this time it's smaller, okay? The blue in this spec UI throws me also so hard. I agree. Yeah, it's so bad. It's annoying to look at. I don't like it. But I think there's a way to change that. I don't know. I don't bother. It's just, yeah, it's bad. It's not even changing. Yeah, I don't know what they did. They butchered it. Blue. Why? A lot of people are changing they're changing browsers. They're moving to Firefox or Edge. Are you using Edge? Okay, now the icon is smaller, but the width is still, or the height is still bad. Let's change the padding. Get rid of the padding, honestly. And the height should be 30 pixels. Okay. I think that's much better. But perhaps we can now customize a padding here, like 0.2 rem. 5, 3, 5, 5, 4. Okay, 4.4. Nah. Let's do padding 3.25 rem on the X, PX. No, it should be 0.75. And on the PY, let's do 0.15 rem. Not sure if that works. It did not work. What is the class again for padding? Padding. See, I keep forgetting this. It's py, but I'm using arbitrary values. Why is it not working? So p brackets, px brackets 0.75 rem. Why is it not working? Or maybe the Tailwind CLI is not working. It is building. So that's bizarre. Is it creating the class? py hyphen. No, it didn't. It didn't create the class. Interesting. So it's not accepting rem. It just wants pixels. Well, that's annoying. Let's do 12 pixels here then, and then here let's do 6. And I swear to God, if you don't do that, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Are you kidding me? Wait, there's no arbitrary value. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. Then why is it not here? Weird. Oh, whatever. Looks like it's working here, so. Okay. So padding Y is like that. And padding X is like this. So maybe let's reduce it to 8. Yeah, I think that's much better like that. So 8 it is then. We're taking so much time just for this. See, that's the fun part of like front-end development. Just literally adjusting the pixels. And it's annoying. But that's the best part of it. Trust. Now we just need to adjust the height of this. I don't know why it's so high. It's not because of this div, it's because of this. It's because of this. Let's get rid of the height. Or the margin. Annoying margin. Okay, now what? You still have a margin. I already used MY0. Why are you being a bitch? What is going on with Tailwind? It's not even using the MY0. There's no MY0. What is going on? Bruh. Rebuild. MY. There's MY0. Then why is it not working here? There you go. Thank you. Pissing me off. Now what? This one as well. I guess we just need to reduce the margin. Get rid of the margin top. I guess. So for this, get rid of the margin top. Not get rid of it. Get rid of it. There you go. And maybe change the height or the size of the category. Maybe use H4? Did it go smaller? I didn't notice. It didn't. It's still, that is because it's LG, so maybe we can just use base. Do we need to use H4 here? Let's use span, whatever. There we go. Perfect. That is much better. And let's rename this to product title. And let's go to browser, lorem ipsum. Let's take a little bit of a sentence like this and paste it here. Save it. And that should be it. But what I want is to truncate the text. So there's probably a way to text overflow like this. So we want it to be truncate. Okay. So let's do that. Let's add a class for this div and do truncate. Unless we need to use paragraph, we need to use paragraph. So P. Didn't work. It did not work. Text overflow. We just need to use overflow. This is not gonna work. Trust. Overflow hidden. It is gonna work then. I thought it wasn't. There we go. But I want it to be 2 lines. How can we do that? I want it to have 2 lines. Tailwind, CSS, truncate, text, 2 lines. I know this is not the I'm not the only one who searched this. You need to install that? Nah. There should be a class line clamp. There we go. Line clamp 2. You don't need to install that. Why would you install that? Don't tell me we need to install it. This is ridiculous. No, it hasn't used the class yet. It hasn't used the class yet. I saved it. Oh, I put it in the wrong element. It should be here. What is going on? What is going on with me? I'm so high. I'm putting in the wrong elements. This is ridiculously funny. Are you kidding me? It didn't work. Bruh. Line clamp 2. Are you serious? What if 3? Do you have to use 3? Whatever. Whatever. Let's go use Stack Overflow. I usually don't do this, but we're back at it. Line clamp. line clamp 1. That's what I did. Yeah, so it wasn't just me then. You need to install this? That is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Just for that? Just for that? For that? This plugin is not included by default when installing Tailwind, so you don't need to install it separately. What? What? So it's not included by default, so you don't need to install it separately. What? I'm so high, I can't understand English anymore. In order to set a fixed width for an element, you can simply specify the minimum width. That's not what I want though. Is it because of the width? Maybe it's because of the width. It is not because of the width. Yikes. Let's do 50 pixels. 100 pixels. Just an example, okay? It looks like the line clump isn't working. What's the point? What is the point? Line clamp 1. It's not working. It is not working. What should we do? I can't find an answer for that. One sec. Laughing my ass off. What is going on with my community? Where are they? I used to have plenty of people. I just disappeared for a bit and then everyone just disappeared as well. Okay, I get it. Where are you guys? I'm gonna start crying. Everything is not doing well. My English is bad. Where are my shoes? Tailwind CSS is not working. What is going on? I don't like the margin of this as well. Margin bottom, set it to 1. Yeah, I think that's better. You know what? We good with that. I'm okay with that. Let's not change that. Everything is good. So for this, it's not working, the price. So we'll just use US 99.99. I don't even know why I'm displaying product currency. There we go. That looks much better. Now we just need to take care of this bottom, make it looks ugly. So href, the cart URL is not gonna work. There's no such thing, so get rid of that. We just need to customize this button here. So it should be in the tailwind.css, and let's look for button. So button, apply font medium, rounded LG. Padding is 5, which it shouldn't be like that. It should be px5, px3. I think that's I think that's good. Is it better? It didn't change. It didn't change the padding. Now it's thin. What is going on with Tailwind? I seriously don't understand. Padding left 7. And then the PY is not working anymore? Ah! Why am I blaming Tailwind? It's my fault. Come on. It's my fault. This is so funny. Not like that. Not like that. It's supposed to be X. It's supposed to be Y. It's reversed. I just don't like that. I have to refresh every time I change it. There you go. I like that. I like how that looks. Now we just need to add a margin to this div. So let's do MT2. I don't like Tailwind anymore. You know what? Change my opinion about it. It's not the best thing anymore. But look at that. Look at that. That's a piece of work. That's a piece of work right there. What can I say? I'm so good at like UI. Do you guys agree? The best work ever done today. Now let's fix it. I no longer need this. I no longer need to work on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna copy this. Am I copying the right one? Yes. I'll copy that. Go back to product card, that liquid, and literally just paste it here. Like that. But I'll start changing this with product dot category or collections dot URL, and then I'll do product dot collections dot name title. That's much better. I like that. And then the second one, I'm not gonna change that. For this, maybe we're gonna have a meta field. So product dot, is there a meta field? Meta fields. There's no metadata. Tags, type, yeah, meta fields. We'll use that. Meta fields dot ratings. We don't have that yet, but we'll just stay it like that. Keep it like that. For the title, obviously, we'll use product.title. And for this, it's going to be product description. Flex item center, span. I think we can just copy whatever we have here. So this, put it here. Okay. And we can finally get rid of this. Don't need that. All right. So So let's save that and go back to the browser. We won't see any changes, but we go back here. Damn, ta-da! Change the collection to a very even collection. Okay. There you go. That is much better. Select that. Let's go! I like that. But why is it not displaying the collection? It's not displaying the category. Weird. Let me try and fix that. So product collections, the title. Is it not under a collection? Collections. A very odd collection. Where is my object? That's tags, objects. Let's open the product. Content, description, gift card, meta fields, options, option by name. That's not what we're looking for. What about tags? What do we have here? That's an array. Vendor. Type. The type of the product. That's also an object. It's an array. Huh. Do we have an example for that? It's an array of collections. Maybe we can do collections at meta fields, products. That first title. No, it's not. How do you render an array already? I thought it's like bracket notation, right? 0, that title. Not sure if that's gonna work. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and for this one, we just need to use URL. And that should be good. There we go. And what if we change the collection? Let's use automate collection. Save it. Not that. Hydrogen. It's because there's an array of collection for this product, so it's just fetching the first collection. How would we fix this? Because there's like 3 collections. Usually you should not have a bunch of collections for a single item. So if we get rid of this, one sec. For the products, let's do this. Okay, gift card. A very even collection, a very odd collection. Oh, it's working then. No, it's working. I didn't even notice because it has the same type of like collection. A very even collection, a very odd collection. Oh, it's working. I thought it wasn't. And some of the items don't have any description too. So maybe we can try customizing some of it. For example, this one. This is a gift card for the store. So there is one here. This premium snowboard is super duper. What am I doing here? But regardless, I think it's good. It's a better card for the products. But I just don't like the background of these images. We can't really change it since it's an image. There is a border though. Is it because of the image or is it because of my class? There is a border. So let's get rid of that. So hover scale 125. Interesting. Why is there a border over there? I'm talking about the radius, by the way. Border radius. This one right here. Why is there border radius? What did I do in the past? I don't even remember where it worked anymore. This one right here. You know what? I have a better idea. We're not gonna change this because if I change this, it's gonna affect the rest of the images in the Shopify theme. So no, we're not gonna touch that. Instead, what I'll do is open the product card.liquid, and in the image tag, we will add rounded class none. I'm not sure if that's the right class, by the way. So let's go back Tailwind and do rounded. Rounded none. Yeah, it's right then. See, I still remember. So now it should not have any rounded corners. That's better. Perfect. Maybe we can start working on this rating. Yeah? But we can do that. We're gonna need to work with meta fields. No, we already have a meta field here. Product rating. So let's go to the definition. And it's called demo average rating. Product rating. So product, that meta fields, that demo average rating. Hold on. Maybe we can change that. I don't like the demo average. Custom data. Products. Product rating. I can't change it? I thought I can. No, hold on. I know what I'm doing. No, I do not know what I'm doing. Brand. Nope. Custom data. Meta object. Meta fields. Meta fields without definition. Is there a way I can delete this? I can delete this. We'll just start from scratch. Add a new definition. 8. And we'll call this product ratings. Yeah. And then for the namespace, we'll do rating product rates. Maybe that's better. Okay. And then we'll do decimal or integer. We'll do decimal. And the minimum value is 1.0. The maximum value is 5.0. Let's do 2 decimals. No, just 1 decimals. Save. Okay. So what can we do now? We just need to put that in the product. Yeah. So reload this. Scroll down. We have product ratings. We'll set this to 4.5. Just an example. Save it. And then we just need to use this in our meta field. So product meta fields dot ratings dot rates. That should work. Yeah. Yeah. That should work. Let's go to the collection. Now we should have 4.5. There we go. Some of it doesn't have anything, so perhaps we can just check if product meta fields rates is set. If it's set, then we display it. Otherwise, we won't. So we can just create an if here, and the condition is if the product that meta fields that ratings that rates is set, then we display it. Just like that. Otherwise, we won't. So there you go. So since some of them don't have any ratings, it's not gonna display this. So I think that's good. That is good. Also, let's add more space for this because it doesn't look good. Let's give it a margin top of 4. We'll do the same thing for the product card placeholder. 4. That should be much better. Yeah, much better. And let's also add a margin top for this paragraph, or maybe a margin bottom for this product card. Let's add 2 here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Are we missing something? Maybe an icon, like a cart icon. What do you think? We can just add like a cart icon here, just to make it interesting, because everything looks not so decent. Usually an icon works. So let's create a new snippet file, and we'll call it icon-cart.liquid. And where do we get an icon cart? Usually we can go to MDI icons, and let's search for cart. Which one do you think is good? This one is good. I want to copy the SVG. Let's go back to VS Code, paste it here, and let's add a class and a custom class object. Save it, and then we can go back to the product card.liquid and just add an icon here. So now we can do render, should be the icon hyphen cart, and then we'll pass a property custom underscore class, and we want width 5 or width 3 and height 3. Unless you want it to be bigger than that, you can do that. That's not gonna look good because I believe we need to use flex. But let's see what happens. See? It's very small. Change it to 5. And now we can just do flex rows and gap x 3. You can also apply this to the button class, but we'll do that later. Okay. Now we just need to add text white. You know what? Let's move this. Go back to tailwind.css and look for the button. Apply it here. Okay. Font medium, rounded LG, text white. That's it. And for the custom class, maybe we can just add text white here. Just wait. What happened now? What is it this time? Boy, oh boy. Tailwind says it doesn't really like me. Oh, okay. Now we have a problem. What is it? Apply font medium text center. Do I need to pass here? Flex rows does not exist. I literally just use it. Flex row. Oh, it's flex row, not flex rows. Flex rows. I did use some of it here. Should be flex row. Flex row. Flex row. Flex row. I feel like it's gonna break a lot of things. It didn't. Yay. Haha. Now it's the text white. Doesn't look to be working. The text white is not working. hello, why don't you use scope classes in the layer block? Tailwind encourages this. That's a great question. That's a great question. I just don't, honestly. What is scope? Ah, you meant the one we're doing earlier. Like this. But using like at layer components. Yeah, I used to do that. But not this time. I don't know, I'm just too lazy. And sometimes it doesn't work, to be honest. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Let's try it. Let's try it. I agree, it should be like that. For example, for the typography, all this should be in the base. So we can use at layer base and just move all of this. But I think the problem is, since we are we're using liquid objects inside of this, there's going to be a problem. But let's see. I usually use that layer when I'm working with non-Shopify theme. Let's also move this right here. But all this is supposed to be a component. So layer components. Can move it here. But since we have liquid objects here, I am not certain, I'm not sure if that's going to work. So we apparently rebuilt everything. Let's open the assets theme that says that liquid. Oh, it's still working then. Okay, that's good. Last time I did that, it's not working. But yeah, I'm saying that Tailwind CSS is very unpredictable sometimes. Yeah, some classes like text large should go into utils component. Yeah, you can do that. You can layer them. But it doesn't really change anything. At least that's just my opinion about it. It still works. At the end of the day, it just compiles everything into one CSS file and you'll have it everything here. So it doesn't really change anything. Though I could be wrong, I don't know. It's the layer, right? Yeah, I usually just do it like this. So why does Tailwind group styles into layer? In CSS, in the order of rules in your style sheet decides which declaration wins when two selectors have the same specificity. For button, there's blue. For BG black, there's black. So if you use the same class, which one wins? So the components win, I guess, because the base is the button and then the BG black is the components. Well, it allows Tailwind to remove unused classes. If you go without layer, then everything will be included as far as I know. I don't think so. Even if you don't use the CSS class, it's still included. One way to make sure that everything is not included is by rebuilding your CSS class, your CSS style sheet, sorry. So for example, I'm not using a class, from what I can recall, line, which one is it again? For the truncate, line clamp, for example. I just have line clamp 1, right? But in my theme.css.liquid, I still have 1, 2, 3. Notice that. I don't have line clamp 2. I'm not using that. But I still have this. So let's try to rebuild it. Let's see if by rebuilding everything, it removes the unused class. We can try it if you don't mind. No, I don't mind. We can do that. So, okay. I'm using line clamp 1, but I have 1, 2, 3 here. So if I rebuild everything, let's see what will happen. I still have it. But what if I delete it? Okay, I deleted it. And I'm going to rebuild it. Okay. I just Control S to save everything. It should rebuild the CSS file. And now we can try to search for it. Oh boy, I still have it. Would you look at that? Why is it like that? Maybe because we have something here. I doubt so. No. So it's still using the same selectors even if you don't use it. Interesting. What if we call it differently? Theme-new.css. So I'm rebuilding it. It's still there, even if you change file names. See, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tailwind CSS is quite odd. It doesn't work like you expect. I don't know what's going on with it. So let me try to rebuild it again. Yep. What if I manually remove it? It just brings it back. Well, that's funny. It just brings it back. It just insists, you need this, you need this. I think the reason why it's doing that's because it's saying you used this before. Maybe you're gonna use it again later on. Maybe you have some whitelist in my what? In my Tailwind config? No. Assets, layout, section, snippets, Tailwinds, templates, customers. No, I don't have any whitelists whatsoever. Like I said, I've been searching for it. There's no such thing. Let's get rid of line clamp 1. Let's get rid of this. See? Even if I don't use it, it's still there. So don't expect it to optimize your CSS file. I think the best way to optimize it is by minifying it. Maybe we can use this flag. I don't know. Let's try to experiment with it. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. It's still there. It doesn't really change anything. Okay. Get rid of the minify. Still there. Well, that is ironic. Unused custom CSS. Okay, let's take a look at this. Any custom styles you add to the base, custom components, utilities will only be included in your compiled. Any custom styles you add that are actually used in your HTML. If you want to add some custom CSS that should always be included, add it to your style sheet without using that layer directive. So that's what they said, but still. It's still there. Make sure to put your custom styles where they need to go to the precedent behavior you want. If you want card class before tail utilities, to make sure utilities can still override it. Using multiple CSS files. No, that's not it. It doesn't really change anything. You still have the utility class. Well, oh well. I think your last resort is to just minify it. It doesn't really matter, honestly. It does matter because it can be huge. So our last resort would be to remove it manually once we're done. It is interesting that only 1 to 3 line clamps are included. There are more of them. I know. The reason why they're included is because I used it before. I think the reason why it's still there is because you used 1 earlier, you used 2 earlier, you used 3 earlier. We'll still include it. And now that I don't use it anymore, I think it just remembered it. Like, since you used this last time, we'll still put it here just in case. Maybe that's how it works. But that's just weird because you're not using it anymore. Why is it still there? I think that's the part that is quite annoying. Hold on. Maybe the reason why it's doing that is because of this. Maybe it's because of this. Yeah, I think it's because of this. Because Tailwind CSS still look at the theme.css.liquid. What if I don't include that liquid? Let's use JS. That's just JS. JS. There we go. That was so stupid. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for that. Now I realize the problem. Thank you. It's because it's now a theme, a liquid file. So basically what it's doing is, okay, in this theme.cs.liquid file, I found line clamp 2. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna put it in the CSS file. So now it should be cleaner this time. Because I'm pretty sure we had plenty of classes here. That's why everything is just gone. Take a look here. Not that, the theme.css, not that, the theme.cs.liquid. It removed all of this. The static, the sticky, the isolate. There's so many classes that I'm not using anymore, but still there. So good job for that. That made me happy a little bit. Let's go. Okay. So that should definitely fix my my Shopify theme, because I'm sure that caused a huge problem. Yeah, I think it's better now. I think it's better. Yeah. Log in. We have that. Sign up. We have that. Okay. That was a good debug. Thank you so much for that. That was really helpful. Okay, now let's talk about the cart icon. Why is it not changing? Render icon cart, custom class text white. Maybe it's because it's supposed to be fill white, not text white. What is the class for SVG? Fill. Fill blue 500. That's literally what I used, fill white. Fill white. No, it's not changing the color as well. I think the reason why it's not working, and that's because of the icon itself. It's not working properly. So what is the icon again where I find those icons? I forgot. It's icon hero, right? Hero icons. cart. This one, copy SVG, copy SVG. Bruh, there you go. Let's go to icon cart, paste it, and there should be a class here. We'll get rid of this, replace that with custom class. Try stroke property instead of fill. No, I think the reason why it's not working, and that's because of the fill here. The previous one probably have something here. Let me undo. Take a look at it. It doesn't even have fill. So maybe that's the problem. But never mind. Let's use the new SVG. I was using the wrong one. There you go. Now there is a color. So that's fixed. Let's go. I'm happy to work on this component. That looks much better. I liked it. I like it. Maybe we can adjust the height. I don't like the height of all of these images. With full, you can set a height for this. Height full. I have a better idea. Let's set. It's not using the height yet. Maybe change it using arbitrary. Let's do 300 pixels. Did it work? Maximum height. 300 pixels. Okay, I think that should work with maximum height. Maximum height, let's do 400. There you go. Now they should have all same height. Now the problem is if the title have 2 lines, so maybe we can do truncate for the title. Where's the title? Here. Truncate. There you go. So that should work. Now let's go to the featured collection, and what I want to do is fix the gap, because the gap doesn't seem to be working. It's not working. The gap's still 4. Already changed it. Hard refresh. Hard refresh. Man. What is going on? Grid calls 2, grid calls 4, gap 5. Am I editing the wrong? I'm editing the wrong one. Am I? I'm editing the wrong one. It's supposed to be the template collection. Collections. This one. This is ridiculous. There you go. Now it should be... No, it's not. Kidding me? I changed it. You better not. What is going on? Okay, I swear to God. If this is not gap 5, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thank you. Thank you. This one doesn't seem to be following me. Where are you? Where are you? Template collection? Oh, it's you. God's sake. Ah. I'm losing my mind. Thank you. Okay, there it is. Ah, this is ridiculous. I hate it. Okay, at least that's settled. Okay. I just don't like that if we make this smaller, it becomes like that. So perhaps we change the gaps based on the width. So if medium, maybe change to 3, change this to, if it's XL, let's do grid calls 4. Yeah, that's how I would do it. Let's also change that. And the featured collection. This is not necessary anymore. Let's get rid of the MD. This one too, don't need that. This one too. Okay, so if we are in the XL breakpoint, we're 4. If we are in the medium, it's 3. If we're in the small, it's just 1. Okay? I think that's good. I just don't like that they're overlapping. Why is it overlapping? It's because of maximum width. Okay. So there's plenty of things to debug here. So this maximum width to XL is a problem. This thing right here. So let's get rid of that. I don't know why there's maximum width small here. What is your purpose? BG white with full. I think we should avoid using flex. Or maybe let's get rid of the grid. Grid calls 3. Let's go back tailwind. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's just the width of the image. This is the problem right here. See? No, it's not a problem. It's still overlapping. Maybe let's get rid of that. Let's just use grid calls 3 for medium. I think that should fix that. Am I in the right template file? No, I'm not in the right template file. It's so annoying when there's just so many things that you need to edit. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, okay. There we go. Now there's that. This is small. This is medium. This is large. Perhaps we'll do for small, we'll do grid calls 2 and 1 for extra small. Hold on. This is small. This is medium. It's large. I think it's fine. Okay. Let's see if this works. Ah, this is so hard to debug. Can be annoying. Hey Farhan, welcome. I am late today. Ah, no worries. Ooh. I'm waiting for everyone, but it seems like I took the wrong time to stream. Or maybe I was just like gone. I was like, he's not gonna stream anymore. And I did. So I'm sorry for that. But don't worry. Happens. I just wanna go back, maybe just for a little bit. How are you doing? How was your days? Oh, 3. Ah, this is annoying. Okay, so this is medium. No, this is small. This is XS. This is small. This is medium. What if the buy button takes the whole width? That's a good theory. That's a good theory. Yeah, I think the problem is the card, not this whole grid system. Thank you for participating, by the way. I wanna shout out. I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing your name. I looked at it. I looked at your name and like, never mind. I am good actually. I was in meeting. Oh really? How's your meeting? I hope everything went well. I had so much work this week. Last week as well. It was crazy, but I had so much fun. But yeah, feel free to share what happened while we're fixing this snippet product card. So you know what? I agree with you. Let's debug the button. Maybe the problem is this right here. So what if we get rid of it? Let's get rid of it. And let's try to resize it. It's still the same. So that's not the problem. Maybe this is the problem. Maybe this width right here. Maybe this width right here is the problem. Hold on. Let me just bring back my buttons. Maybe the problem is this. Must define width and height. Yikes. We need to put it there then. Yevhen is English transcription of my name. I agree, it is not easy to pronounce. Yevhen. Did I pronounce it right now? Yevhen. Good to see you, Yevhen. Thank you so much for joining us. You have been such a helpful member of today's stream. So shout out to you, Yevhen. Thank you so much for being a great WeeklyHow member. For Farhan, yes, everything went well. My client wants Shopify store for his clothing business. That's great. Congratulations. So happy to know that. I like when I hear those kind of great news. It's very inspiring. So shout out to you, Farhan, for doing great today. Happy to know that. But I am not happy with what is happening to our product card. It's depressing. Oh my god, that's ugly. What is going on? What if, hear me out, what if we get rid of everything? And we just type hello world. Okay. So we have that. We have that. It is working then. The problem is the card. This is the problem. So let's debug this step by step. What if I get rid of this? What if I get rid of that? Feel me? Just the image. Let's see. Okay, just we have the image. Okay, so the problem is somewhere there. It's there. It's somewhere here. I don't know which one, but it's somewhere here. Okay, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Okay, let's get rid of that. The title will leave that. Description will leave that. The button, let's leave that. Let's see. Okay, so I took the stars, and we leave this. Okay, okay, found the culprit. I found the culprit. Let's get rid of the buttons. So the title, all of this is a problem. So those are the problem. Interesting, okay. So let me take this too. Maybe this is the problem. The div. Okay. Debugging. This is part of our lives. Debugging. Okay. We get the title. Okay. So this 3 right here is the problem. Product title, overflow hidden. Maybe you're the problem. The paragraph tag. if product dot description, then we display this. No, it's still there. It's the title. The title's the problem. With full. Okay. No, stay there, stay there. But I'm gonna need you to be inside of a div. Stay there. But I'm going to add a class with full and overflow hidden. Okay. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. What is the problem with all these three? I'm going nuts. Live on WeeklyHow, I'm going nuts. Ah! They're fine. They're fine like this. They're fine like this. And then, whenever I add, you know what? Hear me out. Comment this out. I'm just gonna display the product title. No CSS. Okay? I'm gonna display the product title, the product description. No CSS. We're not gonna do that. We'll see what happens. That's how we do it. We debug. They're fine. We good. We good. So now, let's try to put it inside of a div with a class nothing. We'll just put it there. Put it there. Step by step. I'm not gonna do any complicated stuff. Okay? Just like that. They're still fine. Still fine. Let's do, I don't know, H4. Let's put it inside of H4. There we go. Still fine. Not a big problem. Not a big problem. Let's make it H3. H3. Okay. There we go. It's still working. It's still working. Not a big problem. We good. We good. Now let's add the buttons. You hear me, fellas? While we're at it, let's add a condition here. If product.description is set, then we put it here. Let's put a paragraph. Let's make it fancy. like that. Okay? It's still working. They're not overlapping. They're still good. Let's do the buttons. Let's do the buttons. I swear to God, if this thing breaks, I'm going to punch the shit out of this Let's go! Worked. See? The problem was the heading title. The paragraphs. The button is fine. Maybe doing it like this is not a good idea. So, what we can do is, for this, flex item center, justify between, that's good, but we want, if it's in the, I don't know, if it's in MD, we'll probably do flex call. Call? I think so. Flex call, right? Doesn't work. What is the flex direction again? Flex direction. Flex call. I said flex call. Flex call. Why is it not working? No, it's wrong. It's supposed to be, hold on, my brain is malfunctioning. Flex row, but flex call. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. There you go. Let's go. There you go. Maybe not like that. Let's do LG. We just want it to be using flex row if it's big. If it's not big, you use like that. Okay? But that shit is not what I want. It should be MD. I don't know why it's still. So it's like that. What is the break? Ah, okay. The break point. The break point of small is around 750 pixels. Or somewhere there. And this is like the MD. I think we just need to fix the grading system. What I want is, if it's MD, we use 2. If it's small, we use 1. Okay. Do the same thing here. we use 1, we use 2. If it's large though, we use grid calls 3. We use 1, we use 2, we use 3. Think that's good. Think that's good. There we go. There we go. See? That's what I'm talking about. Big brain. Now we just need to fix the spacings of this too. Because that shit is not it. It's not it. So we'll add a gap somewhere here. So gap. If it's small, is it small? Yeah. So if it's small, we use gap 4. And if it's small, we use the items start. No, no, no. Justify content, justify start. Justify start. And if it's MD, we use justify between. Yes. My big brain is malfunctioning sometimes. Okay. It's not working. Justify start. Then why is it in the middle? No? Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. It's not supposed to be justify between. Undo. Supposed to be this thing right here. You go here. Item center. If MD item center. If SM item start. Items start. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Align items. Item starts. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. What happened to the gap? It's no longer working. The gap only works in SM. So we need to make sure that this works in XS as well. Okay, let's put gap 4, but for medium screen, I'll get rid of the gap 0. Big brain, big brain. Yes. There you go. Nice. All right, boys. That's it. That's the product card. That took 2 hours. That took 2 hours just for that. See? UI is fun. Are you guys having fun with UI? I love UI. It's not even the best UI I've done. but we're just trying to follow this, when in fact I shouldn't be, honestly. How long have I been streaming, by the way? 3 hours. I think it's time to go. Yes. Alright, that's it. I had fun. Oh boy, that was a lot. That was a lot. How you guys doing? You guys good? I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon. But yeah, shout out to every single one of you who stayed here. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Jake Kim, to Yevon. Sorry. Shout out to Yevon for being such an amazing member, for helping me throughout the stream. And shout out to Farhan for joining, for coming. I don't know what happened to Bleach. He thumbs up the announcement I did, and then he didn't join. He seemed pretty busy. I hope everything is well. I hope everything is well for the rest of you guys. He must be hacking something. Probably, yeah. That's our moderator. Hacking a lot of shit. But yeah. Hopefully next time we get to see more people. Like previous times. I apologize if my schedule this day is not doing well. Like I said, it's gonna be full of interesting stuff coming. I look forward to April, because there's gonna be plenty of changes coming. Like I said, I will be moving. This is gonna be probably the last time that you will see me here. But like I said, I will try to stream next month around April 10 or 11, either of those days. But yeah, I'll still announce a lot of things in the Discord server. I plan to add a new channel, but I haven't found any good stuff to share, so I postponed it just for a little bit. Can you make testimonial sections in your next stream? Testimonials? Can you clarify? What do you mean? What do you mean? Testimonials? Like what I'm doing? Shout out to this guy, you, and I don't follow. Try to explain what you mean by that. From Yevon, bye. Don't give up. After some time, there will be many more followers. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, yeah. It's gonna be great if we get more people. Reviews. Ah, you're talking about a component. Testimonial section. Yeah. Actually, we can do that. I think we have something here in the Figma file that we can use as a reference. Yeah, something like this. Is that what you mean? We can make something like this. That would be great. And we can just add it in the homepage. Right here. Right? That would be so cool. Okay, so that is the project that we'll be doing next. Oh shoot. sorry. I forgot. This one. Sorry. This one right here. I forgot I'm not sharing my screen. Like this, right? Which one should we create? I feel like this one is pretty. Like this. Or like this. Or like this. Right? Okay, so this is what we're gonna be doing next time. April 10. Let me see my schedule. April 10, Wednesday. Okay, April 10. That's what we're going to do. Shit, my English is just broken. It's I'm losing it. I'm just too tired, honestly. But yeah, it is time to say farewell. Au revoir. À tout à l'heure. See you soon. À bientôt. Thank you so much again to every single one of you who joined. Shout out to you. I had fun. Even if we just debugged a lot of things here and there. I had fun. We changed 14 files. It was such an interesting experience. I hope you guys learned something, at least, if just for a little bit. That would be so cool to know. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. A new video is coming pretty soon. I'm working on it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun video, so stay tuned for that. I'm working with Shopify, legal stuff, so that's why I'm quite busy these days too, and some personal stuff. Having a break is pretty nice, but it's just very difficult too because I have work. And I have WeeklyHow. But still. It's great. So yeah. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you next month, April 10. And also somewhere between those days, because a new video is coming. Okay. Once again, thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Where's my music? Bye bye.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things